Before we get into your reading, I'd like to start by thanking everyone who has liked and commented on the videos, as well as subscribed and donated to my channel. I really appreciate it, you guys. And if you'd like to book a personal reading with me, you can find all of my contact information, including my email and social media links, as well as links to my music and podcast in the description below this video. Okay, let's get into your reading. What do we have for Pisces? The Tournament at the foundation of the reading, Pisces. This card is similar to the Five of Wands, Leo energy from the regular tarot deck, Pisces. But as you can see here, there's some sort of competition going on, a tournament. And the fact that it says practicing here, it's really indicating to me you having to really fight for your happiness right now, Pisces. I feel like you're making decisions in your life at this root chakra positioning that has to do with the overall stability of your life. You're having to make decisions moving forward to get yourself to the other side of something. It could simply be you're just looking to bring some more happiness into your life and leave this kind of dreary energy, which is what I'm picking up here. A dreary, competitive energy, void of happiness or void of any sort of growth. You feeling completely disconnected from your environment. And now that you're starting to make some sort of plans moving forward, you feel the resistance. You feel the walls closing in. It's like your environment has come alive with the knowing that you are about to self-empower and release all that does not serve you and align with your highest good. What do we have at the sacral, please? Insult, which is the Five of Cups, Scorpio energy from the regular tarot deck. This goes along perfectly with what I'm picking up here, Pisces. Here you are in this energy of self-empowerment as a means to escape this timeline you're on. And then I feel this very distractive energy, humiliation, insult with this Five of Cups energy. It's an energy of you being essentially outcasted in some capacity here because you don't want to entertain this energy anymore. So you start to make some plans to move on from whatever this is here. And the people in your environment, however this is resonating for you, come for you in this very vindictive manner. It's an energy of, I just heard so clearly, if I can't have you, then no one will. And for some of you, this is going to be related to families, which is kind of strange when you think about it. That this is how they're essentially looking at you. I'm picking up on family members, miserable family members, who want to keep you stuck with them, who don't want you to be happy. For some of you, these are family members that don't want you to find your person, don't want you to find marriage and happiness and build a family for yourself because maybe they're void of that in their life, or maybe they fumbled that at some point in their life, so they want to keep you stuck with them. If I can't be happy, then neither can you. If I can't have you, then no one can. This kind of energy is what I'm getting here, Pisces. So it's like they're going to try and do things to stifle you. Humiliation by way of some sort of insults. Speaking wickedness on your name as a means to try and sabotage you. All because you're preparing to move on from this energy because you've had enough. For some of you, this will be related to your career, your work environment. But as soon as you start actually putting this plan together, it's like the energy closes in on you. What do we have at the solar plexus, please? Wow. The star, the beginning, the day. I have a lot of pressure in my third eye right now, Pisces. This is actually the first time I'm using this deck. It's called the True Oracle of Nostradamus. This is one of Travis McHenry's new decks, and it's Quite a powerful deck. I'm just getting so many messages off of these 3 cards here, Pisces. I'm just trying to compartmentalize all this so I can articulate to you what I'm receiving here. There's this very supportive energy that is surrounding you right now, Pisces. It's like you're being guided to reach out and grab on to this supportive energy that the divine is sending you right now, which is going to be hope. The divine is wanting you to have hope and faith right now and wants you to know that if you put one foot in front of the other, Pisces, and head towards whatever this is here and away from this energy we're picking up on, you will be supported on this path. This might have been something you tried once before and it didn't work, or you ended up right back where you started. But it wasn't the right time, but now is. There's this energy of divine guidance around you, and there's this portal opening up for you. I just heard they're waiting for you, Pisces. It's as if Mother Nature is protecting you right now, Pisces. There's this energy of enlightenment that is going to be coming to you once you make plans to move away from this energy and towards this new timeline. You'll start to receive your orders, your instructions on how you're to move. An overall energy of enlightenment and direction from the divine, but you must first self-empower and get on path. Once you do this, you will start to receive this supportive energy from the divine to help shift you into this new timeline. Simply put, Pisces, divine guidance awaits you, but you must take the first step and grab on to hope and allow your faith to drive you, Pisces. What do we have at the heart, please? Wow, 5 of Pentacles. Taurus energy right there at the heart. Pisces, I am picking up an energy here of wallowing. This is all a byproduct of this karmic cycle that you're being divinely guided to move away from. This is somebody who's focused on what they don't have rather than looking up and focusing on what the divine is trying to hand them. Simply put, it's an energy of you succumbing to the darkness of this karmic cycle, allowing these energies to hold you back from moving forward, not fighting. See, with tournament at the foundation, which is this 5 of Wands energy, this is you fighting for this, fighting for your happiness, fighting for this change in your life, overcoming any of the energies they might be hurling towards you with humiliation at the sacral. We have the 5 of Wands, the 5 of Cups, and the 5 of Pentacles all on the table. Pisces, 5, 5, 5. This is an energy of changes being underway, Pisces. The divine is working behind the scenes to get you out of this particular cycle. Your time here is done, however this is showing up for you. Pisces, it's very important right now, no matter what you may be going through, to stand up straight, put your shoulders back, and raise your head up high. This is going to help program your mind with the power, the courage, the hope, and the faith you need to move into this new timeline, away from whatever this energy is here. As you can see, this individual is slouching over. Emphasis on their posture. You need to get out of this energy. It's all consuming. It's an energy of being stuck in some sort of a daydream over what it is you don't have, right? They're staring at these 5 pentacles here, but they don't have them. It's just a dream. This can represent anything. Given the fact that we have 5 of Wands, 5 of Cups, and 5 of Pentacles here, I feel like this is a blanketed energy. It's just showing up in all areas of your life, which is cause for a complete environmental shift in your life, Pisces. And with this Star card here, this is quite a beautiful star card because you see we have the sun. You see we have the sun and we have the moon representing the star. Okay, so you have access to either one of these energies. You're being called to self-empower at the solar plexus and step into the star energy and put the sun back in your life and leave this behind, this darkness, this moon energy, which is the polarity that you're in right now, the ending. It's like perpetual darkness on an energetic level in your life that you're being called to leave behind. What do we have at the throat, please? Wow, that card really flipped out. This is another new deck I'm using. This is also a Travis McHenry deck. This is called Twice Told Tarot. 7 of Wands. That actually came out in reverse. And in this 7 of Wands, we see 2 people pulling on a rope. And whoever loses, well, obviously, falls over this cliff. This is the energy that you're being called to leave behind as a reversal, because it's this energy right here that keeps you engaged in this cycle. It's an energy where you're always having to compete, which pairs well with this 5 of Wands at the foundation. The competition that they always want to keep you engaged in is what creates the obstacles, 5 of Wands, at your foundation to where you can't actually move on into this sun energy, but rather stay inside this 5 of Pentacles energy at the heart, blocked heart chakra energy, perpetual misery. You're being called to lay down your wands, not engage, but rather disengage by way of forgiveness and be on your way, Pisces. Simply put, it's an energy of not engaging with demons because you're giving them a win by allowing them to put you in that position. Don't stoop. Don't lower yourself to these energies, Pisces. All you're doing is relinquishing your power. Again, like I was saying, shoulders back, head up high. Do not entertain those that are beneath you, vibrationally speaking. See, this is actually what you are engaging in right now. Individuals that are vibrationally below you, okay? So they're pulling you back down to where they are. You can't pull them up to where you are. But think about how much work it took you to get to where you are, spiritually speaking. That's what it would take another individual to get to where you are. But it's a lot easier to be lowered back down to where you once were. See, they've never been where you are vibrationally, but you've been where they are before. Your time here is done. Whatever this is representing, people, places, there's going to be many different storylines for all you Pisces out there, but you're not to engage anymore. This is actually the key to being able to move on from this energy. Surrendering to the divine and being on your way, Pisces. What do we have at the third eye? 8 of Pentacles, Virgo energy at the third eye. I'm getting so many messages off this 8 of Pentacles, Pisces, but this card actually represents conforming to your environment, which is exactly what I was just speaking on, right? Lowering your vibration. This has gone on for far too long. This pushover kind of energy. Humoring others to your own detriment. Putting everybody else before yourself. See, if it was the other way around, people were conforming to your vibration, then you would have actually been building something better for yourself, Pisces. But this is just not the case at all. And I feel like you're starting to recognize this now. You're starting to see that there's no way that these individuals or whatever this environment is that you're in can possibly get to where you are, can possibly meet you on your level because of the amount of work that they would have to do, but they first must want to have at least the willingness to do this, and there's nothing like this at all. It's you finding yourself in a space and realizing that there's no growth. You've essentially been hoodwinked and bamboozled into thinking things would get better. You're being called to be very diligent in your pursuit for happiness. Focus on yourself and yourself only. See how far you get once you start doing that, Pisces. I guarantee you, a few months down the line, if you shift your mindset, like I'm suggesting, you'll start to see dramatic changes in your environment, in yourself, in your overall outlook on life, which will validate your moves. Confidence will start flooding through to you, and you'll be able to start charging forward on this new timeline that you're being called to. You're dealing with a very complicated energy, Pisces. But if you can start looking at all your struggles as tactics that are essentially being used against you to keep you engaged in this particular karmic cycle, you'll start to realize the importance of charging in this new direction and never looking back. There's a very complicated, very narcissistic energy that I'm picking up from these opposing energies. The whole purpose is to keep you spinning your wheel and chasing a dream. That dream is the vision of your future. And that's where the divine is trying to lead you. What do we have at the crown, please? And then we have the King of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. And this goes along perfectly with everything I'm picking up for you, Pisces. This is you on the other side. Look at this. You go from this Five of Pentacles energy, right? Wallowing to sitting at the top of a mountain. And I'm pretty sure that mountain is supposed to represent riches, gold. Basically, the energy of you being exactly where you're supposed to be. It's an energy of pride, but it's pride that's well earned. A job well done, Pisces. This is what I'm picking up here. And this is for what you had to endure to actually get here. There's nothing but success and stability here for you, Pisces. But you're going to have to fight for this. Because where the divine is trying to lead you is to the top of this mountain. It's you in this leadership position. This is why you're being faced with this very dark, diabolical energy of resistance. Because the devil knows exactly where you're going. And that in and of itself is a threat. I just heard you're going to have to fight for your happiness, Pisces. But you're not far off now. Like I was saying earlier on in the reading, the portals opened up. The supportive energy is here for you. You just need to lift yourself up out of this Five of Pentacles energy. It's like you look up and you notice the light above you, which is representing hope. See, when you get into this energy, Pisces, of just standing with your head held high, even in the darkness, this is when you become a receptor. You start receiving these downloads from the divine on how you're to move. And before you know it, you're out. Don't be your own worst enemy right now. Lift yourself up and charge forward, Pisces. What do we have at the foundation from the Occult Tarot, please? Two of Wands, Epis. Aries energy at the foundation of the reading. And I read this card in its detriment, which goes along perfectly with everything we're picking up here. It's an energy that's trying to create problems for you moving forward. Energy of sabotage. Ruining your plans. This has been going on for a very long time. And I feel it's been happening in the dark. It's almost like you can't see it. The energy I'm picking up is incredibly stuck, Pisces. I feel it. I feel what you've been dealing with here. I don't know why, but I'm seeing setting concrete in my mind's eye. The rose that grew from concrete. I just heard that. I feel like this is representative of the energy you've been dealing with. It's very heavy. What do we have at the sacral, please? 10 of Pentacles, Barbutas. And here comes the energy. No, Pisces, let me supply you with that. You don't need to go for your happiness, and you don't need to go for those hopes and dreams. Just stay here. I'll take care of everything. I'm always sticking my neck out for you, Pisces. You know that. This is the energy you're dealing with. Picking up on gross forms of manipulation. Again, very narcissistic. You provide some sort of energetic supply for this energy, but they'll never, ever let you know that. See, they want you to think that you're a burden in some capacity here, that you need them. But this isn't true at all. It's actually the complete opposite, the upside down. See, Pisces, everything you're going through right now, your destiny is the reverse of that. You are in the upside down version of your life right now. And all of us at some point are going to find ourselves in this kind of energy. You technically need to face off with these kinds of energies to self-empower and ascend to the next level in the game. But no matter how you slice and dice it, Pisces, I don't know why I said slice and dice. I never use that term, ever. You need to go through the darkness before you can see the light. But see, these energies, they want to keep you in that darkness. It's an energy of perpetual night, perpetual darkness, keeping you in the shadow, keeping you out of the light. See, you're a threat when you're in the light, Pisces. What do we have at the solar plexus, please? Ten of Swords, Malphas at the solar plexus. There it is, Pisces. The ending and the beginning. Right underneath that star card that's representing the sun and the moon. The ending and the beginning. Understanding the cycles of life and realizing that you've just been stuck for a season or 10. But this is all the result of this outside energy. It's a form of capture and being fed these lies and illusions. Energy of severe gaslighting as well, making you feel like there's something you're doing wrong. But the truth is, you've just fallen victim to some dark entity-like energy that's been keeping you held captive. See, that's how it looks on the energetic plane. But in our 3D reality, this can show up as people you date, family members, friends, places you work. So you have to remember, we're inside the matrix, so we're inside the illusion. It's impossible to see these energies for what they really are. This is why I'm here, to help all of you read the energy, tell you what's behind the mask, so to speak. We have a lot going on this table. We have 3 5s and we have 2 10s. But these are read in their detriment. This 10 of Pentacles can also be an energy of loneliness. It's like this is how they want to keep you in this lonely kind of energy. They don't want you coming out into the world like this in the sun energy. They want to keep you hidden. It's why they tell you they'll provide you with everything you need, so to speak. But then they never deliver on those promises. What do we have at the heart, please? And then we have Urubas, Vice, which is the 3 of Pentacles in its detriment. Again, an energy of stagnation. Whenever I get this card, it reminds me of like a bull in a china shop. Right, that energy of sabotage. Here they are, trying to block you, right? block you from your happiness. They want to keep you in this energy here. It's like this energy is trying to stand in the way of the divine making their way to you. That's not going to work out well at all for that energy. I mean, they're just going to be completely obliterated. But this is what it's come down to now. I'm seeing the tower in my mind's eye. That divinely ordered destruction to remove you from this timeline. And then we have the Queen of Pentacles, Mebahia, intellectual lucidity. So we have the King and the Queen here now. We have a suit. We have a pair. There's nothing but security and stability in this new timeline for you, Pisces. Everything you've been dealing with up until this point is going to be transmuted back out into the universe and given to you in its opposite polarity, turning the darkness into the light. What do we have at the throat, please? Queen of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. God, the hope of all the earth, ritual and ceremony, can acquire all the treasures of heaven and earth. Ha-Amia. 2 queens and a king. This is an energy of you being very honest with yourself, Pisces, about what it is you've been dealing with up until now. Self-empowering. Allowing the divine to guide you through this new portal. Protecting yourself from these opposing energies. Don't give anybody an audience, Pisces. It's very important that you start protecting yourself from these energies that just want to keep you in competition, make you feel like you need to fight for everything, fight for happiness. I see more and more of this in this day and age we're living in, people having to fight for basic happiness. It's like we're being knocked back into the Stone Ages. What do we have at the third eye, please? 6 of Pentacles, Taurus energy at the third eye. Aladia, the favorable God, divine grace, cures rage and pestilence, absolves the guilty. Right underneath that 8 of Pentacles, at that third eye position, there's a lot of wealth and abundance on this table, Pisces. There's this giving and receiving energy that you're going to be in with your higher self and the divine. Essentially an energy of aligning. Drawing the stars back into your sky because you're aligning with this energy of purpose and destiny. Being the creator of your own universe. Those stars are representing hope to me. What do we have at the crown to close us out for Pisces, please? Knight of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sag, energy at the crown to close out the reading. Ha'uia, God the good in himself. Protection. Prevents discovery of secret crimes, saves exiles. Pisces, it's very important that you harness this confidence and courage right now. Nothing can stop you from reaching your goals. Your path is being cleared for you. The divine is here to support you. So again, if you've tried to move in this specific direction and met failure or obstacles, you're being urged to try again, because this time you are going to have a breakthrough. So remember, Pisces, put your head up high, your shoulders back, and charge towards this new timeline with the full confidence that the divine is supporting you in your movements. Pisces, this is the energy that's available to you depending on where you are on this timeline, should you choose to accept. I'm going to go ahead and leave it here. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. And if you would like a personal reading, you can find all of my contact details in the description below this video. And thank you for your donations, Pisces. Take care.